Gentlemen, well played today, and Eddie, I'll start with you if I can. An important win. How would you rate, I guess, the victory and the performance?
Well, as we've said all along, you know, this is part of our World Cup preparation. The onus is, well, the focus is on us getting better as a team, and that was a great 80 minutes hit out for us. We learned a bit about ourselves, learned a bit about the squad, so it was useful.
How much did it please you that when things were tough in the second half, England managed to regroup and find a way to win?
Yeah, well, it means we've learned a little bit from the Six Nations where we let ourselves down a little bit in that area, so that was pleasing for us.
Got to ask about Tom Curry. Looked like a shoulder. Where do we stand at this early stage?
No, he's fine. He's got a bit of an AC knock, but he'll be right.
And just in terms of one or two of the guys who got their opportunities today, I'll maybe pick out someone like an Anthony Watson, 2 years out, seems to slot in pretty well.
Yeah, no, he's worked really hard at his game. He's a great kid. He's had a couple of serious injuries and he's put that behind him, and you could see as the game went on he got better and better. And
someone like Aliko Ndiki, first international try, what did you make of his efforts?
Yeah, no, toiled well, threw well in the line out. Defended well, carried well when he had the opportunity, so that's a good step forward for that boy.
And this gentleman on your left as skipper today, in light of what you said when things were getting a bit tough, what did you make of his efforts?
Yeah, no, really good. I thought the whole leadership of the team was very calm and composed, worked out what we needed to do, because we went through that little bit of period where I think we gave 4 penalties away, and our response to that was excellent.
George, on that note, how pleasing that England got the win with you as skipper, first of all?
Yeah, no, it was good. I thought the attitude, the enthusiasm, the energy was good. Like Eddie said, it was almost about us today, trying to put our performance out there, seeing what we need to improve on now and what was good as well. But yeah, it was pleasing. There was a stage there again where, like Eddie said, we gave 4 penalties away. Could have gone either way, but I think we recognised that and managed to get ourselves together as a team again to go back to our strength.
And from your own role, it was quite notable at one point, you were just talking to the lads as Wales were coming back hard, and what was said at that point in the collective?
Yeah, well, it wasn't just me, there was a group of us out there. Ben Youngs was great during that moment, Joe Launchbury, people like that. It was almost just a recognition of we need to get a grip of this game again, and what's the best way to do it. So we had to take the sting out of it, we had to slow the tempo down, and we had to try and get some structure back on it.
Points need to come as well, sorry, don't they? You banged over some penalties, and what did you make of Elliot's little drop goal?
Yeah, well, when you say structure, I thought our scrum and line out probably got us back into that last 20 minutes. The guys who came on were great, and then we just try and do our job off the back of it. If we get penalties, to try and keep that scoreboard ticking over, and obviously Elliot kicked a drop goal as well, which was put 14 ahead, so yeah, it was good.
Eddie, what's the latest on Sam Underhill, Rory McConaughey and Henry Stokes?
No, all good, mate. All good.
So they look like they'll be fit if they're selected for next
All
week.
good.
Eddie, in beating Wales today, you've stopped them going to #1 officially in the world rankings. Is that a nice little bonus?
Look, we weren't really concerned about that, mate. As George said, we were more worried about ourselves. We didn't spend any time analysing Wales. These sort of games are about developing your own game. Yeah, I'm sure Wales will be disappointed, mate. But they're a good team.
How much has the performance today changed your thinking ahead of the squad announcement tomorrow?
We'll worry about that tomorrow. Today I think we'll just enjoy the efforts of the players. I thought they worked really hard, put on a good display of rugby, and I think if you're in that 80,000 people there, you'd want to come back to Twickenham and watch the side play again, and that's only a good thing. You know, it sounded a bit like a one-day cricket crowd at one stage.
Lewis Ludlam on his debut.
Yeah, no, he's a good, uncomplicated player. Just does his job, carries hard, tackles hard, clean outs hard, looks people in the eye. Good kid, good kid.
Does this win do anything for momentum, or does it not really mean anything going forward?
Look, the World Cup is 6 weeks away. We're conscious of that. Then if you go as far as you want to go in the tournament, which we do, that's 7 weeks. So that's 13 weeks. Momentum's a hard thing to carry for 13 weeks. All we're worried about is getting a little bit better all the time, as every side is.
Can you go up another level next week, Eddie?
Well, we might change selection next week, but we'll have a purpose about the game next week, and we'll have a real purpose, and we'll work hard to achieve the purpose for next week.
George, you caused Wales a lot of problems today, maybe more than a lot of sides have done in the last 18 months. What were you looking to do and perhaps trying to expose them?
Well, we wanted to be solid defensively, we wanted to be aggressive defensively, to be honest, to get the ball back in good situations for us. But we wanted to have a real aggressive attack as well, so obviously the gain line's massive for that. There's different ways of getting the gain line, which we try and mix up a little bit to try and get the speed of ball quicker. And if you get speed of ball in this game, it's very, very difficult to defend, so the key is having a bit of variety, but having some brilliant ball carriers out there like we have as well.
With Willie Hines, for someone making his first test appearance, are you pleased at how quickly this is it?
Yeah, no, he's again a good mature player. Thought there was an issue with the referee. We saw a red card yesterday, which affected the game, and potentially I think we'd need to get some consistency in that area in the game. In the World Cup, if you lose a player through a red card, as New Zealand did yesterday, it makes the game very difficult. And we saw, I thought, 2 instances today where that could have happened. And I urge World Rugby, although I don't think they do anything at great pace, do they? To get some consistency in that area, because otherwise we're going to have games that are being destroyed by an inconsistent official making a decision on a law that's not clear.
Which incidents were there?
Oh, well, you can look through the video, mate. I'll give you a video package.
Well, you've obviously got it fresh in your mind, Eddie.
No. You can look at it and see what you think.
Yeah, but
I respect your opinion.
We've something different to you.
Okay, well then we can have a chat about it.
So you're not sure?
You can go to Gareth.
You're not sure?
I'm just saying I thought it was inconsistent, guys.
So the Barrett red card yesterday, do you think that was a red card and that should be the start?
Oh, I thought it was ridiculous, mate. A bloke gets tackled, he goes to be second man in and his shoulder hits his head and he gets a red card. But we can't have that in the game. There's got to be some common sense applied. Maybe common sense was applied today really well. But what I'm saying is that then we need to have some consistency and common sense. I think it's important for the game, really important for the game.
So if Piers Morgan hits Ross Moriarty's hip.
Piers Francis.
Piers Francis.
As I said, you can look at the video, mate.
If you're not going to tell us which of the incidents...
No, I'm not going to tell you. Then
there's nobody complaining.
I'm not complaining, mate. What I'm saying is that World Rugby... Do you want me to say it again?
But you're not giving us the specifics, so we can't analyse what the incidents
What I'm saying is there needs to be more consistency in that area.
George, did you feel Alec Davis's tackle on you was one of those instances?
I can't remember it, to be honest. Again, I just got up from the tackle, realised that we had advantage, and my next job was to kick the goal, so I'm not commenting on that.
What's the form for telling the players who aren't in the squad for tomorrow?
I'll worry about that tomorrow, mate. I've got a lot of video work to do now. Sorry, what's your name?
Rob.
I've got to help Rob out with some video, so I might have to put selection. We might have to delay a day now, guys.
No, seriously, can you tell us when you'll tell them?
Tomorrow morning.
You'll tell them tomorrow morning?
Yep.
So they won't go to Bristol and they'll tell the Penny Hill.
That's correct.
Okay, we'll leave it there. Thank you.
Here we go, video work.
Are you going to tell us, Gareth?